Hey everyone, here we are back on Attack of the B Team. We're over at the Death Star. I've been working on the central chamber of the Death Star, and I have for probably about the third time run out of basalt, which is what I'm making this out of. And my pick has been taking quite a battering. Like, that's not a lot of durability left on it, so I have decided to make a new tool, the starter base, purely for these sorts of scenarios. When rain, purely for these sorts of scenarios where I need a lot of something. And I have decided to make... Come on, shush now, shush. Oh yeah, my voodoo doll has disappeared. It must have dropped off and then despawned at some point in the past. I don't know. It is. We are making ourselves a hammer, Professor Smashy. I've put Silk Touch and a bunch of haste on it. But what I wish to put on now is a flux capacitor, because why not? Flux capacitors, obviously. But what you can do is you can, rather than it take durability off and you use, like this one's got auto repair, this one you just charge back up. So I'll be able to throw it in a energetic infuser like so, and I'll be able to charge it back up. But what I want to do is take my leadstone. That's turned into a hardened one. That's turned it into a redstone flux capacitor. And now, boom, resonant flux capacitor. Now, I don't know whether I just put it on there. Ooh, fancy. Nice. So that holds 400,000. So let's put you in here. That's going up pretty quick. So yeah. Oh, that's 8. Look at that. Cool. So that's charging up, and I'm going to carry on down, and I will be down in my... I have a sort of a mine of sorts over here. A sort of a mine of sorts. Where are you? There you are. Where I've just gone down to basalt level, and I'm just digging it out. There's a few little things here that I'm just sort of not bothering with too much because I want the basalt. So yeah, I'm going to carry on my basalt mining, and I'll carry on building the central chamber, and we will be back to... Oh, I don't know yet. We'll see what we decide to do once we've got the central chamber of the Death Star done. We might... there's little jobs we can do. So, see you in a bit. Hey, we're back. I've been doing many things over at the Death Star. We have just popped back to get some armor plating blocks. Oh, that was more than I thought there was going to be. Okay, well, we're not going to need these for a while. Okay. Because, no, Pokeballs, tools. And I need a matchisel. These are where we get all our fancy nice dart blocks for the outside of the Death Star. Oh, I need my tools bag again. Oh. We'll use you. Can I not? There we go. Can I not cut you? I can. Doop. 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 That's the end of that one. Oh, in my hand. Derpy time. Oops. Oh, you know what? I'll carry on with those in a minute. That's enough for going on with. You can go back in there, and you also back. Right. All the way down, please. Oh, that's low on air there. So, okay. In the central chamber, complete. While I was at it, I'll show you. Central chamber, complete. I also put in the second ring around. Alright, shush you. Have I got water? No. Water? No. Turn off. Put the second ring in, and this is my little... These are my sort of wiring inside wall sections. This is going to go back in when I've sorted out all of the floors. Speaking of which, these are said floors. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 floors. Each floor is 5 blocks high. Then there is a 3-block gap for me to run more doohickeys and wirings and pipe works. I'm assuming there's going to be a reasonably large amount of that, and then repeats, and these all go around. This section here, which while we are chatting, excuse me, coughing fit. While we are chatting, I'll deal with these in a moment. We are get some of these basalt pavers, which is what our corridor floor is going to be made of. Whoop, falling like so. So we're going to have... Whoop, stop it now. Ah, I knew it. We're going to have our corridor goes round goes all the way around. I'll change these out as well. All the way around the central chamber on every level. There will be elevator blocks to go between the levels, and there will be... Do I just see something? There's like a phantom chicken. It's some weird glitchy Minecraft thing. And then yeah, there's just a chicken every now and again. Anyway, it's been freaking me out. Yeah, this goes round every level, elevators between the levels, and here will be lost forever. Will be a doorway through to over here. Beep, beep, beep. Let's put that in. Through to the central chambers, and that there is going to be something special, which I think might be... Come on now. Might be next episode, because I've got a few things to get ready for that. So I'm going to carry on and see if I can get at least a couple of floors in for the corridor. And once again, I will be right back. Here we are again. It's a new day for me. I've been having to spread recording this over a number of days. Partly because of how much time I have, and also because I've been trying to do quite a lot, to be honest. I said I was going to try and get a couple of floors in. Well, I went in and did all of the corridors. So the space is filling up quite quickly with not room. So it's a lot of corridor and empty, like this here. I mean, other than what's going to go down the centre, this is going to be mostly empty space. And then we've got corridors, and then this is the widest point here. I mean, that's not an enormous room, really, is it? But anyway, I like sort of fitting things underground in little rooms, really, is what I like to do the most. So maybe I've done myself a favour not making some enormous expanse to have to try and decorate. So anywho, we've still got sort of the corridors unfinished in terms of walls and ceilings, but all the floors are in, and I've lit it up a bit so you can actually see a bit better, because I'm wondering whether the previous parts of this video are going to be a little bit dark, maybe. So yes, the very, very bottom floor, on account of it being so teeny, so tiny. Where's the roof come to? The ceiling should be 3 blocks down. Come on, I've got a block somewhere. There you are. I went completely the wrong way. The ceiling's going to be here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I only did. Oh yeah. The ceiling's there. So this is a 1 block shorter corridor, and it's only going to come to like here. So that's. I think the basement levels are going to be sort of maintenance, possibly. I'll make it all look all grungy and dirty. We'll have a trash compactor, possibly, with some form of monster in it. The central level is going to have these doors. I might put some at the very top as well. I'm not sure yet. But outside, I have put some. Where are you? Put some blocks on. A few different types dotted about just to make it look a bit different. And I'm looking at it, and I know the Death Star's not black. I know this. I know it's grey. But I was thinking it might look cool as black. But I'm looking at these ones, and I'm looking at these ones, and I think it'd be nicer grey. I think it would be a lot nicer grey. So I've got to take all of these off and either see if I can combine them and re-chisel them. Because what else have we got on the chisel that's grey? Chisel. I bet I haven't got one of these blocks, so I need 5, 6 maybe. So close. Bad maths. Okay. There we go, there's one. So we want chisels. So these are sort of greyish, silvery looking, nice. These are greyish. We've got greys here, some darker greys. These look a bit mental. So we got plenty. That one's odd as well. Oh, rusty, nice. Well, that might be in the basement. So we've got a lot more sort of grey-y ones than we have black. So I should be able to do a bit more variation on the surface. I have at some point got to work out how to do the dish, because I've got no clue how to do that at all. And also there's the, what would you call it? Equatorial trench? Maybe? Yeah, we'll go with that. So let's have you back. So those are all things to work out. So I think I'm going to take all this off, make some grey ones, and we'll have a look what grey Death Star looks like. So once again, and possibly 4 days time for me, I'll be back in a moment. The wonders of video editing. Well, I've changed some of the blocks out from mostly these grey ones. I think that probably looks better, to be honest. These might still be a touch dark to be used sort of more often than just sort of like one. Possibly only upright like this, not flat. Yes, probably. So, my only concern still is when I've eventually covered this entire sphere with tiny little covers, are they? Covers. That the lag will be enormous. Yes, I believe it to be client side, but if it was server side, irony being potentially a fully covered DeathStar, fully operational, would be enough to destroy a whole server, rather than a planet. So I'm hoping it's client side, and that anyone that comes here has a sort of vaguely uncomfortable time. Not that if I'm on the server, everyone's having a bad time, but we'll see how it goes. I mean, if I don't want to, but if I have to change all these out for solid whole blocks, then I suppose that'd just be how that has to go. I don't want to have to make it 5 times. But anyway, so yeah, that's that. And like I said before, I'm gonna probably do most of these off camera because that's not a fun thing to watch someone doing. But anywho, I think I seem to remember. Check me out. Remember where things are. Did I put some? I did. I made some elevator blocks, and I'm gonna do something with that as well. Think I might put them here. Okay, motorbike. Thanks a lot. I think they might go sort of here. Torch, and I'm probably going to put them either corners. So. So the next one would be here. Darkness. Now. Awesome. This would come out in the engineering levels, or whatever it is that I'm calling these things, here, which is outside of the wall, or I suppose I could just set that in a block of the wall, come round here. Yeah, that'll be fine. Swoosh, swish, whoosh. Cool. So I'm struggling at the moment with this build, trying to think of things that would be even remotely interesting to see on a video. A lot of it at the moment is sort of the structural stuff, not what I would consider the more interesting insides stuff when we're making, I don't know, witchery room or this room or spawner room, which I've got a good idea for by the way. So I think even though this is probably going to be a enormously short episode, I think I'm gonna finish this one here. Swish, swish. Might paint these black actually. And just go for the slog and try and get all the corridors sort of structurally in. The floors down, nothing finished. It'll all be smooth stone more than likely. I wonder how much smooth stone I've actually got left. Come on, flying, please. because I did have quite a lot, but I've also used quite a lot. 7,000, that's probably alright for now. So yeah, I'm going to make an effort. I've got to move the portal as well, because it's down a block wrong. Make an effort to try and get fully solid floors in, corridor walls, ceilings, and then probably next episode, maybe I think we'll tackle this. But once again, there's a couple of things I've got to get ready for that. So yeah, I've got a lot of work ahead of me, so thank you very much for watching. Sorry this was slightly shorter than it would normally be, and yeah, see you next time. Bye.